Hey everybody, welcome back to Hot Tip Tuesday. I'm coming at you today with something a little bit different. I've been doing so many scripts and products and all that type of stuff that today I'm coming at you with an organizational tip. It is so easy, so simple. It'll keep you ultra organized, and as far as I'm concerned, it is the only way to organize your business every single month. So if you're interested in seeing how to go about doing that, you're definitely going to want to keep watching. So I am going to be referencing mostly my company, and my company was based on the principle of faith first, family second, and career third. And when you live your life in that healthy balance, everything falls into place. Obviously, at certain points in our businesses, we may need to do business a little bit harder, and some things may need to take a backseat. I think that that's fair. In my company, if you're going for directorship, or if you're going for star consultant, or if you're going for a top director trip, or a Cadillac, or whatever, sometimes you do have to put some things on the back burner and work your business a little bit harder. I think it's really important, though, not to fall down that rabbit hole and let it become a permanent thing. So just always make sure you're checking yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, that you are working it with faith first, family second, career third. The other really important thing to do is that even in those times when I was maybe working my business and my family stuff had to be put on hold a little bit, because there were those times, top 10, top director trip, paint Cadillac, global director, all those things. Sometimes I did have to put my family on the back burner for a short period of time. But in that short period of time, there was them in everything I did business related. Does that make sense? And I think as long as God and family are in everything that you are doing business related, you'll still be okay as well. But at the end of the day, how you want to work it is your faith comes first, your family comes second, and your career comes third. And that's one of the reasons I fell in love with my particular business. I think something else that's really important, and I am getting to the organizational part, I promise. But I do think one other thing that's really important to notice is with whatever company you're working with, that it's not about how your life fits into this company or this opportunity. It's about how this opportunity fits into your life. That's the beauty and flexibility, especially of a home-based business. And so just with those things in mind, I'm going to get into the organizational part. You can do this weekly, bi-weekly. It's how you want to do it. I like to do it monthly. So at the beginning of every month, you sit down with your calendar. So get yourself a big old planner that has the squares, right? That you can write in for, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of whatever particular date. And something that you can see right in front of you, not that you're with a microscope trying to see it because it's so small. Something you can actually see in front of you that is a monthly plan right in front of you. And you're going to sit down with that in the day before the beginning of the next month or whatever. So coming up to the end of January, you'd sit down with it. If you have a husband or significant other, I recommend doing this with him or her so that you guys can kind of be on the same page here. But what you want to do is, given that principle of faith, family, career, is you are going to take one color pen or highlighter or whatever, and you are going to write in all of your faith activities for the month, the upcoming month. So maybe you go to church every Sunday. Maybe you volunteer at church. Maybe you have a Bible study. Maybe your children have a school mass that you attend. Whatever faith-related activities you have, you write those in first, let's say in a green marker. Next, what you're going to do is you write in your family activities. So anything family related then gets put in with, let's say, a red marker. So maybe it's date night with your husband every 2 weeks. Maybe it is kids have volleyball or swimming or diving or dance or skating or wherever all those things are. You have to write those in, family related. Maybe you do family dinners on Sunday nights with your in-laws, whatever. Something family related, you write that in next, and you write that in red. Here's where it can kind of change. If you are working full-time, then the next thing you need to do in a certain color marker is write in business. Okay, see how we're doing this? Faith, family, career. So now if you are somebody who works full or part-time outside of your home-based business, you're going to need to write in what's your work obligation for your job. And you need to write that into your calendar. Maybe it's Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Maybe you work shift work. Maybe you are on hitches. Who knows? Whatever it is for you. Maybe you only work part-time. Maybe you're in school. Well, you need to write in your classes and then write in if you have a separate job or anything like that. So now you're sitting looking at your calendar, and in it, you've got your faith, you've got your family activities for the month, you've got your business or school obligations for the month. And now what you do is, looking at that calendar that you've color coordinated and that's all filled in, you look, where does your business fit into that? Where are the holes? Where are the gaps? Where is the time that you are then able to work your business? And then you take whatever color marker, let's say pink, and you write in where you can work your business. Maybe on Thursday nights from 6 to 8 p.m., maybe on Saturdays from 12 to 3, and then from 7 to 9. Maybe you have a meeting every week and you write that in. Maybe there's, something coming up in the month that you want to attend, whatever. That's where you write in your side hustle or your home-based business, where it fits into your life, not where your life fits into it. It is not the key indicator here. It is where it fits into your life. What's super important is, let's say you've dedicated Thursday nights from 6 to 8 to work your business. I don't care if you don't have anything on the books. You work your business in that time. Whether you're setting out facial jars, whether you're making phone calls, whether you are doing a call with your director, whether you are getting new leads, whether you are sending out text messages, whether you are holding online product demo, that's non-negotiable. You've now written that in marker that is your time to work the business. And I don't care if you've got nothing on the books, then you find something to get on the books in that time and you work your business in that time. No different than if you did have a job 8 to 5. You wouldn't just not show up if you didn't have something to do that day. You still go in, right? It's the same thing with this. You need to work it with that type of integrity. You work it like a business, it'll pay you like a business. You work it like a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby. It's pretty, you work it like nothing and it will do nothing. So that's how you fill it in. That's how you organize. That's the first step to organizing your business, is organize your life and see how this fits into your life, because your priorities are your faith, your family, and your other career if you have one, or your education if you're in school. Totally. And then you see where this fits into it. But I will say, I guarantee you there are holes in that planner after you get it done that you see areas that you can fill in your side hustle and your business so that you're able to work it in those time slots. Now, if you're doing nothing but your side hustle full time, like Mary Kay is my full-time gig, then that's where you would put in your career part of it, of where you're working at. Maybe you do work at 8 to 5. Maybe you're working at part-time. It's whatever is working for you and whatever goals you have and whatever you're trying to accomplish in this business. So that's it. That's how simple it is. Faith, family, career. You write it out on your calendar at the beginning of the month. You see what's left and you look how your business is going to fit into those empty spots, and that is how you organize it. And then you stick to those dates. So that's like my best tip. It's one of my favorite ways to get organized at the beginning of a month. I feel really good when I'm able to look at that. It's really great when you can sit down with your husband or significant other or your children and look at that so that everybody's on the same page and you can see how this fits into that, where it fits into it, and then everybody in the family knows this is when I'm working my business. Anyway, that's just a super simple tip, organizational kind of thing for you, and it has worked wonders for me, and I know it's worked wonders for others. So I hope that it blesses your business in some way, shape, or form. I hope you guys all have an absolutely amazing, organized week. I will be coming at you next Tuesday with another hot tip. In the meantime, please hit subscribe, click the bell so that you get updates on my videos. I'd love for you to stay up to date on everything that I'm doing, and also pop on over to Instagram and give me a follow at Girls, Goals, and Gong Shows. I do some training over there as well, share product knowledge, and just have a lot of fun with some other things too, like lifestyle and mom life and all the things. So anyway, I hope you guys all have a great week, and I will see you next Tuesday.